Go. Hold. And go.
Driving down 550, hair blowing and you're with me, letting go of time. We may not know the answers, but we smile, white as the sky.
That is awesome. Yes, that is great. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. And thank you to our guests tonight. We'll get to them in a second. Before we get started, please post those questions in the chats, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Mitch is monitoring it all. So please shout out some of those. I've already seen a couple from Joe. Thanks, Joe.
Yep.
Yep. So as we make it around, let's get some introductions here.
Alrighty, hi everybody. My name is Ellie, and I am the lead vocalist for Avant Horizon. We formed about a year ago, and I'm gonna pass it on to Tyler.
I'm Tyler. I play guitar. Been playing for about 12 years now, and this is Evan. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I'm Evan. Play the drums.
Andy Jen on keyboards.
I'm James Mirabal on bass.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thanks again, guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on. It's such a privilege to have the full band with us tonight. And you guys are live in Durango, for those who don't know, and you're at the Animas City Theater. Is that right?
Well, that is correct.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about that. How'd you get connected with this theater and this venue?
So huge shout out to the Reddings, the owners of the Animas City Theater, and Eugene Salas, the venue manager. I used to be the head sound engineer for this venue a few years ago, and I was helping run shows here for about 5 years and maintained a really great relationship with everyone even after I left, and so they were gracious enough to give us the space for the evening for the show.
Awesome. And how did you all meet? How'd the group form?
Who wants to tell it? Who wants it?
Well, so James and I have been, bass player James and I have been in several bands through the years. Probably starting about like 6 or 7 years ago. We were in an Americana band, we were in a hip hop band, then we were in a band that James was singing, leading, a rock band. And so we would go out on the town and play some music, and we were at an open mic actually last summer, and Tyler and Ellie have their kind of thing going, these two, and they were on the stage at this open mic, and we ended up just all getting on stage together and playing music.
Yeah, it was pretty effortless. We sang a Bob Marley tune, and it felt really good. And then Andy was friends with Evan, our drummer, and he just sat in on a practice that we were having, and it was love at first.
Yep, it was just a great
I just love the way Andy tickles those ivories.
Yes. Yeah. Very nice. So tell us about that first song that you played.
Okay. Well, do you want to start? Or,
with Andy.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's I wrote the piano part for that a few years ago, and it's always been something I've enjoyed playing, and I just happened to bust it out at rehearsal one night, and everybody liked it, and from there it just blossomed. So Ellie wrote some lyrics to it, and we went from there.
Tickling those ivories, huh?
Ellie was on the drive to Denver from Durango, which inspired the lyrics, right?
Yeah, so yeah, it's a very like landscape kind of piece. I mean, we want whoever's listening to feel like they're on the road to somewhere new and, you know, exciting and unknown, and yeah, that's what it's supposed to make you feel, or whatever.
That was like our first experience with an argument too, I feel like, or like what was like close to an argument. We kind of wrote that song like one night, like all the parts of it just kind of fell together. It was awesome.
Yeah, it has like a new, fresh feeling, but like some old school, you know, 60s feeling to it, vibes going on. So yeah, I really like it. And that's one of the songs that you've got on your YouTube page, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
It is. It's like the #1 video, James.
That's the one. Okay, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, we did that one at our home studio over at Evan the drummer's house.
Cool.
Nice.
Is is this going to be something that's going to end up on a new project or an album? You guys working on anything like that?
We just finished tracking our album. We are in the process of mixing it, and we got to do one more overdub, and then hopefully we can send it off to mastering in the next 2 weeks.
Very cool.
We're getting really close.
It's exciting. Do you have a title for the album yet?
I don't think we do. Do we have a title for the album?
I thought we did.
Self-titled, but I don't.
Or Neo.
I thought we were doing, yeah.
Oh, Neo Eyes.
Neo Eyes.
We formed while the comet Neo.
We won't hold you to it yet.
Yeah, okay, so we were thinking about Neo Eyes because the band formed while the comet Neo Eyes was visible in the sky.
Oh, very cool. Sweet.
Yeah, we got the space.
Yeah.
Going,
So just want to touch base. Thank you everybody who's watching. Like, we have so many people joining us right now, and you guys are getting all sorts of love. So thank you. I just want to mention while we have a second, we've posted in the chat and to the main page there, these guys is Venmo. So if you are feeling generous, I know a little goes a long way during these times. So please do what you can to help out the band and find their Venmo.
Yeah, thank you so much for your support. We really miss playing music out and doing gigs, and so this is really nice.
We were just saying this is actually our first show as a band, because we did form during the pandemic, so it's been a long time coming to play for people live. It's awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah, we can feel the excitement on our side too, so that's awesome.
And Kara Elizabeth, I think, hooked us up, right?
Oh yeah,
she referred us, and she's got an album dropping Monday. So.
Oh, I can't wait. I heard a little sneak peek of it somewhere. I don't know where I heard it, but I can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah, it's good. I've heard it all. It's good. So yeah. How about a second song?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do a little intro before we jam on?
This is called Sun in Your Eyes.
Yeah. No, I think it's actually called Eclipse. We changed the name.
Oh, okay.
we're still getting our
It's a work in progress.
our stuff together. All right, y'all. I'm muting our talkback mics, and let's play a ditty.
Got the sun in my eyes, too early in the morning. I long to stay inside, where the subtle learning lies away, ruminating on all we say when the sun lies down and the world falls away. Submerged in a moment, I love to watch you still in the comfort of a shadow we all know well. Blanket bareback, not a thing we lack when the sun creeps in again. Got the sun in my eyes, too early in the morning. I long to stay inside, where the subtle burning lies away, ruminating on all we say when the sun lies down and the world falls away. Submerged in a moment,
nice. Very, very nice. So it is DownBeat shameless promotion time. So you've somehow stumbled upon us and you're wanting to find out more about the artists we've worked with. We would love to show you our website, downbeatdenver.com. Super easy to get to. You know, we've got all sorts of previous in-studio sessions when we could. And, you know, if you're on our site, after you've donated to the band's Venmo, which is Venmo at avanthorizonmusic. It's on the lower left-hand corner when they're on screen. Make sure you do that, and then come check out some of our merch. You know, we got all sorts of goodies, and we'd love to see some of it around town. It comes in more than just black. It comes in pretty much every color you could ever imagine. So, you know, please take the time and check out some of our stuff. Yeah, look at all those colors. Lime green. I think that's Mitch's best color.
Ooh, I'm gonna go buy a lime green one.
Yeah. So, yeah, do that. And you know, Mitch and I are both audio engineers. We're working, you know, from home right now. So if you have any mixes you want to take care of, that maybe you know, want to step aside and just focus more on the creative and let the technical stuff happen elsewhere, we can help with that. We do mastering. All of that fun stuff. So, you know, hit us up on the website. And if you'd like to be on the show, please also hit us on the website. You can get right to us on the contact form. We've seen so many questions popping up in the chats. We were going to get to every one of those, so please stay tuned for that. But what we're hoping for is a third song. And so, can we get a third song?
Yeah, what's our third song
This
now?
is the one
Alien
we're real
Jazz.
excited about.
Alien Jazz.
I love that name.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna mute our talkbacks again, and we'll bust another one out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. What was I supposed to think? They took Kevin, James, Andy, and Ty. Haven't seen them in weeks. Left the airwaves empty. I really miss the radio. Till they made first contact and hey, you humans, get your act together.
Beautiful. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
That was jamming. I like that.
I want to know if that's if that was a true story.
You'll never know.
What I want to know actually is who has the remote control to the fog machine.
Me.
You
Functioning.
That took
gotta
me
get-
hard.
gotta get a little trippy to a song like that.
I totally forgot we had this thing in here.
Well, thank you guys. We are getting blown up in the chat, so I'm gonna address some of the questions. We got a lot of people asking questions, so whoever wants to answer these, I just ask that you get as close as your mic as possible, so we can hear everybody talking. Water Money 21 asks, "Are you all Durango natives?"
No, we are not native to Durango. Are any of us native to Durango? I don't believe any of us are.
I'm native to Colorado, and I think I'm the only one. So.
Yeah,
I
it's
come
a-
from Massachusetts.
James and I are from New Mexico.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two New
I'm from
Mexicans
Chicago.
and a Chicagoan.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Dan Sabo.
Oh, Dan,
Says,
what's up?
Hey, thanks, Dan. Says, how was forming a group during COVID different from your typical experience? Great question.
Whoa, it was wild because I mean, weren't we still wearing? We were like pretty cautious, and we were wearing masks during rehearsal,
Yeah.
and we kind of. I don't know. Does anyone else have anything to say about that? I just remember it being
Well-
super different and challenging.
I know that like since the beginning of COVID, we kind of made a pact that we were just gonna hang out with each other basically, and that's worked out because we all like each other for the most part.
I think it worked out because we made it. We wrote an album like really
it's
fast.
been wonderful, and but that was kind of nice to have this small circle of friends now too. Come from music and something bigger than each of us. So it's great.
Yeah, we also.
Awesome.
I know for me, it was really interesting because normally you form a band and you try to book a show. Can you guys hear me all right? Is that
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You try to book a show right away, and then you're just like busy trying to learn a lot of covers and trying to fill a lot of space. And with this band, that wasn't even in the forecast. We just basically were able to be creative and spend time writing songs. We'd spend a whole practice on one song and just bust it out, make a cool song. It was really fun to be able to do that.
Nice. Yeah, I imagine that opens up some opportunities to like explore your musicality together before you're forced to get out there on the road and deal with all that stuff. So
Yeah.
nice. We got another question. Well, one thing I just wanted to point out, and I think I totally agree with this. Prophetic Calaveras says, "This is the wholesome content we all needed."
Yeah,
Yeah.
we absolutely love the probiotic cantaloupes. They're like our favorite band in Durango.
Shout out to the Calaveras. Check out their music on Spotify. They're a great
Awesome.
band.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks to them for Ellie's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
headphones.
Oh yeah,
Shout out
thanks,
to
Alex.
Alex.
No problem, and Alex provided.
So we got another question from Charlie Henry. Asks, who writes the jams?
Everyone.
Yeah, every one of us is doing a whole lot of writing on these
Or
things.
tell us about your creative process. How do the songs come about?
Someone presents an idea to the band, and then we all just attack it. And we go, what about this? What about that? And we throw as much at the wall and see what sticks. But I think each one of us kind of takes turns presenting some material for everyone to write on.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool that you guys are open to everybody bringing what they got to the table. Let's see. Zach Herbert to Andy Gent. Do you sleep with your Nord?
Why is he jealous? It's never too far from me. Let's just put it that way.
Hey, Dan, careful, your wife might be watching, man.
We got another one from Digi Media Dude. How has the music scene and culture in Durango inspired you?
Oh,
I know me personally, like I've always been more of like a sound guitarist. Like I don't really concentrate too much on songwriting. I like to make noises at home alone. And coming to Durango, there's a huge singer-songwriter thing going on, and that inspired me to focus more on like structuring songs in a way that I didn't before.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a great community here in Durango to be a musician for such a small town. Everybody helps each other out. And I think James especially knows that because he runs so many shows and live streams and does all the audio engineering stuff. And he'll be like, oh, I need a mic, and have 20 people to call.
Yeah, like
everybody helps each other out.
Yeah, mad shout outs to Johnny Allen and Brian Williard and Jeff Jones and Rogers and Ryan McCurry, and I could go on. We have such a strong community of musicians and engineers around, and yeah, everyone's got each other's back.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, the community in Colorado at large and is amazing. And one of the things we tried to do when we created DownBeat Denver was kind of bring all these different areas together, and, you know, having a chance to extend our hand out to you guys and vice versa all the way down in Durango is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're pretty fortunate. Oh, also, I forgot to mention a shout out to Dan Sabo too. He rocks. He's also a wonderful musician, engineer.
Okay, a couple more questions. Joe Vasculia, what's up, Joey? He says, are you guys on Spotify? And also, what's some of your favorite venues to play down in Durango?
So we are currently not on Spotify. We're so close to finishing our debut record. So if anyone wants to enjoy a few songs, we have a YouTube channel, and if you like the music and you like the videos we're putting out, please subscribe. That helps us out a lot, and we'll continue to do our best to put out quality content. And actually, we might even do some vinyl for this first album too. We might release vinyl. Awesome. I'll let someone take it away for venues. Anyone?
We're in one. This is
yeah, this one's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest venue in Durango right now, indoor venue.
Animus City Theater.
It's like 300. So we got a small town, but you know, this place gets packed and it's really fun. But every other little place in Durango is fun to play at. There's a spot called 11th Street Station.
Yeah, it's fun.
They always have fun little shows, and there's a bunch of food trucks around. Yeah, any other shout outs to venues?
I just want to shout out to the Animus Theater some more. If you guys haven't seen a show in this place, you got to come catch a show. It's so sick. The energy is crazy. Like, it's a small, tight venue, and the Durango town, the crowd here just goes wild. I mean, high energy, small crowd with the energy of a 1,000, 2,000 person crowd.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for shows to start coming back online, man. I miss that energy for sure. And I would love to come down to Durango and check out the scene too. I'm going to pass it over to Matt. He's got some questions where he's going to pull out of the question snare. So thank you everybody on the chat for posting the questions. We appreciate it. And Matt, take it away.
Dun dun dun. It's question snare time. So for those who don't know, who are tuning in the first time, we've got a snare drum full of random questions. Normally our guests pull these themselves, but I'm doing the honors today. So because we have so many members in the band, we are going to just shoot one each. So it's a low stress thing. Maybe it could be the hardest question you've ever been asked. I don't know, that it's that random. So we shall start.
You want to go first?
Okay, who's first?
The dumbest, Andy.
You.
No.
I'll go first. We'll just first get it over with.
All right. Do you have any recurring dreams? Ooh.
Yes, I do. It's a nightmare, actually.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a recurring nightmare. And in this nightmare, I'm at front of house mixing a show, and like nothing is going right, and I'm like dropping lines left and right, and I'm at the mixing console just like, oh my god, what is going on? Like, that's my recurring nightmare. It doesn't happen too often, but you know, every once in a while it pops up again.
That stinks.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I think that happens to everybody who is like in charge of a show. Like the night before, I don't get any sleep. He's just constantly thinking, like, did I grab enough DIs? Is that 58 still working? Yeah.
Like, where
all
is
right.
50 coming from?
All right. Who's next?
I will go next.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, that's a long one.
Oh gosh.
If you could have an exotic animal as a pet, what would it be?
Oh,
That's a good question.
That's a great one.
oh my gosh, that's hard because there's a lot of exotic animals that I admire, but I would not want them as a pet.
How about a jazz alien?
I think that's
That's a good answer. Yeah, no, I like something I could just like keep in my pocket. I was like really cute.
I'd go with a monkey for sure.
like a ladybug.
A ladybug.
ladybug, yeah.
Why a ladybug?
Super exotic.
Spider monkey.
No, I don't know. I love elephants. What?
You can't keep an
I
elephant
can't
in your
keep an
pocket.
elephant in my pocket. What am I gonna do? Ride it? No. I don't know. Maybe a bird, but then again, like birds shouldn't be in cages. So this is a horrible question for me. I don't know.
Jazz alien.
Jazz
Stick
alien.
with
We'll
it,
go with
jazz
that.
Okay. All right. Who do we have next? Who's on the
I
chopping
will go
block?
next.
Okay,
Tyler.
here we go. What are your hobbies outside of music, and how did you get into them, or it?
I enjoy riding my motorcycle. I've ridden bikes my entire life, longer than I played music. And then I enjoy my dog a lot. He brings me lots of joy. He's my hobby. His name's Homer. Shout out to Homer. The real G. OG
Hope you
day
tuned
one.
in.
Okay, that's it. Thanks. Yeah, he probably is.
Thanks. All right. I think we're circling back to drums now.
I'll go.
Catch the back line. All right, here we go. What famous person in history would you like to hang out with?
Oh man. There's so many, but I would probably say Jimi Hendrix. I've always had a huge thing for him, and he's just like this amazing guitarist that like just really doesn't have a care in the world and likes to party and have fun and plays, you know, I'm a drummer, so I would hope that I could jam with him. That would be really cool. Yeah. I'm going with Jimmy.
Yeah, never heard of him. What does he play? No, I think it would be
He's the
awesome to have
one.
Eddie Kramer mix, you know, any instrument I play, even if I don't play it well. I mean, he was great, or is great. I mean, he's still
Eddie
around and kicking
Kramer's
it.
the man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Eddie Kramer rock.
All right.
For all you non-engineer nerds, he's an audio engineer.
Yep. Also, R.I.P. Rupert Neve. That one's for you. Should have dedicated this show to him, Mitch. What were we thinking? All right, last up. All right. Oh shit. Whoops. Not that one. You just got lucky. Let's try this again. All right. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh wow. I mean, it's hard to say since I haven't traveled out of the country, so I don't know. I'm going to Hawaii next week, so we'll see.
No, don't. Durango's good now.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are holding me to Durango right now. I really like it here. Yeah, I mean, I guess Durango, Colorado. Why not?
Represent.
That's right. All right. Cool. Well, thank you. Question snare now concluded. I hope it wasn't too painful. I know that you'll be thinking of answers that you wish you said. during this segment. It always happens. Like, oh, I should have.
That'll be the new reoccurring dream.
Yeah, a tiny elephant. Doesn't have to be a big one. It's make believe. All right. Well, so we're about to wrap things up here. So thank you again for coming out. Let's cover one more time how people can get in touch with you, so they can follow you and hear this new album you're working on.
Yeah, sure thing. So we are on YouTube. Like James was saying, it's Avant Horizon Music. And then we're also on Instagram under the same name, Avant Horizon Music. And Facebook.
And Venmo.
And Venmo. If you're feeling generous.
Sweet. Well, please, everybody that's tuned in, show some support. Hit that Venmo link that they've got. Check out some of our merch. I'm sure that as soon as they press some of these vinyl records, that they'll let you know how to get in touch with those. Are y'all working on merch right now? T-shirts and whatnot? You got an awesome logo.
Yeah, and that's Evan Stambler, the drummer here. That's his fine work. He's working on the art right now.
Yeah, we'll definitely be coming out with some shirts and merch and.
Yeah, lots on the way. I feel like we're accomplishing a lot in a small amount of time. So once it hits, we're just going to be off to the races. Hats, shirts, albums. We'll probably start a GoFundMe campaign just to help print the vinyl costs and use that as an avenue to get some dope swag out to all the fans and listeners.
Nice.
Very cool. Well, yeah, we're looking forward to hearing it. And everybody listening, make sure you go give these guys a follow and show them some love. And if you like what we're doing, please share with your friends and family. We're doing this every week as of now. So every week, every Wednesday at 9 p.m. And if you're following us on YouTube, subscribe goes a long way. All that good stuff. So thank you guys again. We're going to ask you to play one more song and lead us out. You want to intro that song for us?
Yeah, we'll do one more. And I just want to say thank you guys as well for having us. It's been such a privilege and an honor, and it's been good fun. And I really enjoyed your show you did with Tenerdle. I got to mix those folks a couple times, and they're a really fun band.
Yeah, those guys are awesome.
That was a crazy session.
It was awesome. Okay, I'm going to mute our talkbacks here, and we're going to tune up and bust out one more song.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
How is it again? E flat. E flat. C flat. A flat. Okay.
you